Well, friend, the question for the day is, what are the top 10 obstacles to starting your food storage and how can you overcome them? Part 1. What could be hindering you from starting this journey? What no and non-reservations could you have? And more importantly, how can you overcome them? Even if you've never thought about food storage before, by the end of this episode, you'll feel ready to start your pantry journey, even on a tight budget. All this and more on the Food Storage 131 experience. Hello, friend. I'm Joyce, the author and creator of the Food Storage 131 plan. Welcome to the Food Storage 131 Experience podcast. In this podcast, we share ideas and teach you how to stock your home with a year's worth of food for your family, starting from scratch. I share ideas and strategies on how to stock up this food, where to store it, and how to store it safely without breaking the bank. If this sparks your curiosity, and you're interested in food security for your loved ones, then this is the podcast for you. Today I'm offering a special bonus. It's for you who genuinely wants food security for your family. You're the kind of person who's saying, Joyce, just give me the plan, give me the tools to work with, and let me start on my unique journey to food security for my family. Today I'm offering you a 10% discount on this complete Food Storage 131 e-curriculum download. This is the complete guide to your food security. It includes the Food Storage 131 plan, which you get to customize to your liking, the Food Storage 131 workbook with lots of spreadsheets and templates to guide you through the entire process, from determining how much food you will need, how to purchase it, where and how to store it safely, and lots more. All you need to do is click the first link in the description, follow the promptings, type the word first day with your first name, and you will immediately get your discount to your purchase. And with that, be ready to start your journey to food security for your family. Back to the topic of the day. The top 10 obstacles people face when starting a food storage, and more importantly, how to overcome them. Let's jump right in. Obstacle number 1, budget constraints. Money. Anytime one brings up something that requires money, people get edgy, they don't want to spend, and if they do, they want to spend as little as they can get away with or none at all. So the thought of spending even some money on more food isn't exactly something that excites people. Many people assume you need hundreds of dollars or millions of shillings upfront to build a decent food storage. They think you must have some savings put away somewhere to apply to food storage. But here's the thing, you really don't. Just this one aspect of money has paralyzed so many, thinking that food sufficiency is a lifestyle for a certain group of affluent people, but it really isn't. Yes, stocking up on food for a longer period costs money, but it doesn't have to break the bank. A quick solution for you who has been stuck here is start small. Start exactly where you are. Don't go out take a loan to do this. Just start with this first step. Each time you go shopping, pick up an extra bag of rice or a few cans or kilograms of beans. Now, this may seem insignificant at the start, and you may wonder if this is making any dent in regard to your goals of having, say, a year's worth of food at home. But you'll be amazed, my friend, that in a month, you'll have a growing stockpile without even stressing your wallet. After 6 months, you won't even recognize your pantry. It would have done a complete 180. Remember, it's been said, but small consistent steps can sometimes beat one huge splash. Obstacle number 2, lack of knowledge. Many of us setting out on this journey to food sufficiency simply don't know what we are doing. We don't know what food to store. We don't know how much of it to store. We don't even know how to store it correctly. And the list goes on and on and on. You know, it's easy to feel lost when you go shopping and you see endless options at the store. Now imagine yourself walking into a bulk food store with no plan and just the thought of getting food to last you and your family for a year. What will be your first purchase? Is it rice? Is it peas or beans? Is it pasta? Or maybe it's canned meats? Is it powdered milk? Or maybe flour? It can be overwhelming when you don't really know what you're doing. A quick solution? Start with the basics. Staples your family already eats, food they already love. At least there you'll be sure you aren't going wrong because at some time in the future, someone in your household will eat that food. After all, it's food the family already likes. Do this and keep learning as you go. Eventually, you'll become a pro. Another obstacle many find when starting their food storage is overwhelm and decision paralysis. Even if you know what food to store and how much of it you need to purchase, the sheer amount of choices out there can literally make you freeze. Let's say you want to buy rice for your family. Out of the sheer number of versions out there, it's easy to completely get overwhelmed. Should you buy white rice or brown rice? Should you get basmati or jasmine or maybe long grain rice? And that's just rice we are looking at. What about, say, beans? You could be stuck asking yourself, should I buy pinto beans? No, maybe kidney beans. What about black beans? But there are also white beans, to mention but a few. And I could even take this another step further. Should I buy dry beans? Or maybe fresh beans? Or maybe canned beans? The options for all kinds of foods out there are limitless and can easily make you freeze in your tracks on this journey. Life is already full of lots to do, daily decisions to make. No one wants to voluntarily add to their already huge workload. The decision fatigue, the overwhelming choices can make someone just abandon the whole thing and just leave. Just for peace of mind. A quick solution to this predicament: don't overthink it. Just pick one version of each of the food groups. Once you start, you can then build on from there. I want to take a moment to speak directly to you because if you're here, odds are you're tired. Tired of worrying about what the future might bring, tired of starting and stopping with food storage, and maybe even tired of trying to figure it all out on your own. You've probably asked yourself, where do I even start? How do I know what's right for my family? Am I wasting money stocking up on the wrong things? And let's be honest, this constant cycle of overwhelm, doubt, and frustration can leave you feeling stuck. Believe me, I've been there. That's exactly why I designed the Food Storage 131 Pro Academy. This is an 8-week online self-paced e-learning course for you who is saying, Joyce, I need help. I need someone to walk with me on this journey. I don't want to fumble my way through this. The Pro Academy offers online classes accessible at your convenience, broken down in simple segments for easy follow-up. These classes are self-paced, meaning you can move from one to the next at your own speed. It's an 8-week program, but you can do it in 4, 6, or even 12 weeks. It literally follows your schedule. It also offers a platform for you to ask questions and get the answers you need for exactly where you are. That means you'll have someone to answer your questions, guide you through the hard spots, and keep you accountable so you don't feel like you're doing this alone. It also gives you access to a safe, private community to freely share with others, like-minded people pursuing the same lifestyle to encourage and uplift you along the way. If you feel that you need someone to make it easy and walk the journey with you step by step, then the Pro Academy is indeed for you. It's convenient and works at your pace while giving you the support network you need to keep you motivated and accountable. 6 months after you've enrolled, you'll be looking at your pantry fully stocked with food your family loves and enjoys. Food that is readily available to sustain your family for a considerable period of time. Think of the peace when you don't have to worry about emergencies. Think of the freedom this could give you to do the things you really love to do. Think of the joy coming and staying at home each evening with happy faces all around. That is your future, dear friend. Just click the second link in the description and sign up for the Food Storage 131 Pro Academy today. Let's together build a movement of food sufficiency for our families, one household at a time. Obstacle number 4, limited storage space. Many people struggle with space in their homes. A quick response when one is thinking of starting their food storage is, where will I store all this food? If you live in an apartment or a small home, you most likely think you don't have any space or pantries or basements to stock up all this food. And just like that, that thought makes you totally abandon even the thought of starting. Because at the back of your mind, you've settled it that you don't have the space for this food storage. Some quick solutions to this. Instead of storing your food horizontally on the floor where it takes up a lot of space, consider using vertical shelving so you make use of your wall space. Think of unconventional spaces in your home, like maybe a spare bedroom, under the stairs. I've even heard of people using under the bed storage. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, where there's a will, you can make a way, regardless of how much space you have in your home. I'm telling you, creative use of space works wonders. Obstacle number 5, fear of food wasting. A valid concern is people worry that buying in bulk will lead to expired food, which has to then be disposed of and thus wasted resources. I don't know about you, but I hate wasting food. I don't like spending money on food only to have it go bad and have to throw it away. Imagine buying 20 pounds or 10 kilograms of beans and they go bad on you before you finish them. That's not good stewardship. A quick solution to this is to practice the first in, first out food storage system. What this means is you use the older items first and rotate your stock. You don't stock up the food just to stay there indefinitely for you to look at and be happy. You stock up such that you can use it and then replace what you use. That way you limit the chances of the food going bad because you're constantly using it and rotating it with fresh stock that you purchase. Another thing to note to alleviate your fear is that dry staples like rice, pasta, beans, those kind of things can actually last for years when stored properly. So you don't have to panic if you've had your rice stored for 6 months untouched. It hasn't gone bad. I've heard of rice lasting 25 years as long as it's stored properly. Well, friend, we're just getting started here. For more on how to store a year's worth of food for your pantry, for your family, kindly like, comment, and subscribe. Share any questions you may have that you would like me to address on this podcast in the comments below. If you found this conversation helpful, share it with a friend or a family member who's been thinking about becoming more prepared at home. And if you want to learn how to build your own year-long food storage plan, complete with templates, printables, and simple guides, check out the Complete Food Storage 131 e-curriculum available as an instant download in the description. Or if you need someone to walk the journey with you, check out the Food Storage 131 8-week self-paced e-learning Pro Academy, also in the description below. You don't have to walk this journey alone. Help is right here. You'll find everything you need to get started confidently, no matter what your budget or space. Thank you, friend, for being here. More on the top 10 obstacles to starting your food storage and quick solutions to fix these obstacles are found in part 2. Subscribe and join me next week so you don't miss any of that. Remember, the goal of food sufficiency isn't perfection. It's starting. Small steps now can save your family months and even years of stress later. If you've liked this episode, check out episode number 2 on the benefits of having a food storage in your home. Click the episode link in the description to access it. So for now, be the light and share this podcast with your friends. Till next time, bye-bye.